Hi guys, and welcome to episode 15 of the Spfl RTG on FC25. Apologies for the lack of uploads with it. It has been pretty hellish over the festive period. Right after basically I posted the other video, episode 14, I came down with a pretty hard case of the flu. I'm still a little bit stuffed up with it, got a bit of a tickly cough, but I feel pretty good now. And of course over the festive period it's busy as it is. But I just wanted to come on and give a wee update video again since it's been a month since. As you can see, that's how the team is looking now. We've got a pretty high rated squad sitting there at the moment. No current evos on the go, I have to be said. However, you'll see in the current and later on in the video that we do have 2 evolutions just sitting there because I don't believe the boost is warranted at the moment. We need to kind of do it up. We have changed kits and badges, and that's how I've decided it at the time of recording. We have Kilmarnock, Ross County, Hearts and St Johnstone sitting as the bottom 4, so I chose them and just chose kits and badges that I thought would be the best combination. So Hearts badge, Kilmarnock kit, Ross County away kit, Kilmarnock home kit that is, and as you can see that's them there too. With our current record, we are very close to getting our 500th win, which is pretty good for the RTG, I would say. And Craig Levein is the manager because I could not find the current manager anywhere, even in another league where I could have just changed them to a Scottish Premiership manager. So Craig Levein is representing St Johnstone. Just a quick recap for those who might have missed videos as well, and of course we've got new players in it. Freddie Lundberg, SBC was done, of course, ex-Celtic player. DeMarcus Beasley was done in the previous video, but just showing you again. Dyson Maeda and Václav Černý both got winter wild cards, so they're both sitting in the club, even though I've got a better version evoed of Maeda. He is sitting there. The Andy Robertson SBC, of course, sitting in the club also. Ex Queen's Park, Dundee United, Celtic Academy as well. Robbie Keane sitting there, 2 ex-Celtic player, of course, and right back in the first season pass we've got that Total Rush Ryan Gall, the ex-Dundee United, was on loan at Hibs at one point, I'm pretty sure too. The new inform Yanis Hadji, of course, wasn't in the squad there that you saw because he's not high enough rated, so he is sitting in the club also. It's a shame that some of the informs don't have dynamic images. Danny Armstrong sitting there, 78 rated now. Hopefully we get a right wing evo with the one that boosted Maeda to 91, and then Danny Armstrong looks like a prime candidate to go into that evolution with his stats. He should be a pretty good player. Tom Lawrence still just sitting there after that evo we put him into a while back. He hasn't really been a good candidate for any evos since then. There's been better options. We've got Trapanovsky and Fete. Unfortunately with the flu I wasn't feeling up to it and they expired. Trapanovsky expiring isn't too bad because he wasn't going to get a ratings boost, and the playstyle plus he was going to get wasn't ideal, so it's not too bad. And Daba of course finished as well. We do have an evolution from every single club in the league now at least, so there is that, although not quite good enough, all of them, for the starting 11 just yet. But we do have the 3 of them sitting there. We do have a past player that we got first owner from Champs Awards, Virgil van Dijk. No games played because obviously we've got the team sitting there. And then the next player that's shown up, Kylian Mbappe, also no games played. He's not a Scottish Premiership player, but at the time of getting him he was like 2 million coins. I couldn't really believe it. Can't sell him though, unfortunately. It would have been great. So there are the 2 evos that are sitting there, Dino Magic and the Octopus. The playstyle plus of Trickster Plus, I would rather not put that on, so I'd rather give a playstyle plus to somebody on that side first and then put them into it, and they've just got Trickster as a playstyle instead of Trickster taking up a playstyle plus slot. That's why I'm waiting for that one. We are currently, after the season reset, we're currently sitting in Division 4. As to be said, I've not been playing all that much while having the flu, and when I have, it's been just getting champs done and playing squad battles. We are qualified for champs this weekend as well. I will show the last 5 games of those instead of the first 5 games, and back to the squad screen a little bit to talk about there. So as you can see, there are in the starting 11, we now have obviously Rangers represented, St Mirren represented, Motherwell, Celtic, Hibs, St Johnstone and Aberdeen all represented in the starting 11. We could also throw Mo Silla in there instead of Arne Engels to get Dundee represented in the starting 11 with them being on the bench, and we could also move things around if we wanted to. We could put Maeda on the left and put Shankland up top to get Hearts represented in the starting 11. However, at the moment, we're not looking to get that point done of getting every single club represented. We want to get on the way of doing that. That's why I've done certain evolutions. However, I do believe that this is the best starting 11 we can go with. Arne Engels, of course, Diamande on the bench does have better stats than Arne Engels overall in terms of face card stats, but I do really enjoy that playstyle plus of the through pass one that he's got, so that's why he's in the starting 11. The subs that we tend to make in games, the 5 subs, Martin Boyle comes off for Czerny, Graham Carey comes off for Luke McCowan, Arne Engels comes off for Diamande, Palmer comes off for Kyogo, and we move Maeda to left mid, and Nisbet comes off for Lawrence Shankland is the subs that we tend to make at the moment when we're in games. Hopefully we can get to the next goal that I want to get is either getting those 11 wins in champs with the team, which we've been close to a couple of times but no cigar, or we want to get to the elite division is the next goal that I'm looking at. At the time of recording, the new Evos for the Friday haven't been released just yet, so we'll see what ends up happening with that. Hopefully we can boost our right winger, get them a playstyle plus potentially, and maybe use that Dino and get a couple of Evos on the go, or maybe it's that right wing Evo that's going to drop from the one that was a left-sided Evo that we could potentially do. I am hearing rumours that we're going to get an 87 max evolution coming at some point, depending on the boosts. I might put Martin Boyle in it. Bomono could be a good candidate because he needs to get his dribbling up depending on the boost. Dan Casey could do with a bit of pace, for example. Depending on how big a boost it gives to the rating, I might put a lower rated guy in to get them up there. You never know, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. We are, now that we've gotten over this flu, we're going to look to upload more often now and through the festive period, which was a bit hectic on my end. I did upload a video earlier predicting the weekend Scottish Premierships fixtures. If you wouldn't mind giving that a wee check out as well, please like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.